Really well. I think buying the club off John Manship and him writing off a large proportion of his debt, we have to be very thankful. There's not many owners would have done what he did, and allowing us to take it fan owned. But that's a huge challenge. The 6 months after going fan owned was make or break for the club, and I think the negotiation with Tameside Council to get the pitch laid gave us a lifeline. Then appointing, I think, probably the best manager, not only in this division but probably a couple of divisions above, in terms of his willingness to work with the club in achieving our aims rather than just selfishly looking to achieve his own. So it's been amazing, and we had a full season last year, so the 16-17 season, first year as a fan-owned club where we effectively broke even, and this year we're excluding the money from the FA Cup, we're break-even year to date. This will give us a huge financial boost now.
But just to touch up on the FA Cup money, you'll exceed the £100,000 mark following tomorrow night. You're making £67,500 alone just from the TV appearance. That must work wonders for the club.
Yeah, we wrote a detailed budget as a club a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, and the aim was that we would be sustainable through our revenue, excluding one-off items. So the FA Cup has come as a huge bonus to the club, but it's exactly that. The club is actually financially viable and able to achieve its aims based on its ongoing revenue. The money from the FA Cup will accelerate what we're able to deliver with it. So that money won't be spent on the first team. That money will be spent on community development. So the new shirts here, so you can see the Betfred logo, a 5-figure sum from Betfred. He invested that amount of money because we guaranteed we were going to spend that on girls' changing rooms, on new toilet block, on things that are developing the club and allowing us to be better at what we do. So this money will be ring-fenced and used to get us out into the community more, to do more school sessions, to do things that are going to pay dividends in the long run. Because if we just spend it on players now, where are we in 18 months or 2 years? It has to actually generate an ongoing income for the business.
So it sounds like you've got a long-term plan in place at the club. Has that always been the plan?
Yeah, we wrote when we went fan owned, I wrote a 5-year business plan with some short, medium and long-term aims, and really that was for us as a business to be able to develop, to support the aims of the board, which was to develop our own players in-house, to get promotion when it's viable financially, not just as our sole aim, and then to measure that through having a robust accounting procedures. So unless we're able to go up and be competitive in the division above, our aim was not to be promoted. This year, I think we had a year of consolidation last year. This year, our aim is to be promoted because we now believe, as a club, we're in a position where we could challenge to be promoted again. And by the end of the 18-19 season, we would hope, if we achieved a Conference North place, that we would again have developed the club further in terms of our financial sustainability. It's all about running us as a business, not running us as a toy for the current board to play with. We need to be able to hand that over when we're voted off the board at some point in the future to people who will then take up the reins and hopefully continue to drive us on.